What's up, boys and girls? What y'all doing, man? Welcome. You're listening to Just My Two Cents. It's Friday. It's June 23rd, 2023. We're halfway through this year. Got a fight card this weekend. It's going down in Jacksonville. It's another Friday, dude, so it's another weigh-in stream. This is a Jacksonville card. Because it's in a different city than Vegas, we get official and ceremonial weigh-ins. I actually like doing these because I've said it many times. I think you get a better idea of how they're going to actually square up and size up on the night. At the ceremonial weigh-ins, they're like more rehydrated, a little bit closer to what they're going to look like on the night. So I like covering the stare downs for these ceremonials a little bit more. There is a little bit more hype to it, and it's like I said, you're getting a little bit more of an accurate depiction. But yeah, dude, how about those official weigh-ins though, boys and girls? A little bit of drama, a little bit of controversy, dude. I'm gonna talk about it. I got some burning questions for y'all. I got some bets. My official slate is going to be unveiled. I had to do a little rearranging based on the official weigh-in drama. So I'm going to talk about that, talk bets, talk fights. Y'all know my picks by now. If you listen to Aaron the Dog MMA, speaking of which, subscribe to my dude Aaron the Dog MMA. Check out his content. He cranks it out every week. And this past week was a lot of fun. Shout out to the Jewish Better as well. That was a real good time breaking down the fights with him and Aaron. So make sure y'all check that stream out. Give it a like, leave a comment, and check out the rest of Aaron's content because, like I said, he cranks it out every week. Is a good dude. And yeah, that's a good time, man. So yeah, if you listen to that stream on Wednesday, you already know what my picks are. I'm going to go back over them, talk about the fights, talk about the weigh-ins, get hyped for the fucking stare downs. They're coming up in a little less than an hour. So yeah, welcome. First and foremost, let's talk about the official weigh-ins. Let's talk about what happened there. As I've been doing for the past few weeks, a little over a month now, I got burning questions for the chat leading up to these fights. The first two questions I usually ask are generally like if it's an Apex card, and it's who's going to miss weight and which fights are going to be canceled. I asked that question in the group chat. Shout out to the Dome. Who's going to miss weight? My pick was Wellington Turman, welter Weightington Turman. But there were 3 fighters that missed weight. If you watch the weigh-ins, you already know. I'm just going to tell you what I think about this whole situation. Well, that's the first thing I think about it. Especially Clayton Rodriguez, dude. Rajabov, Emmers missed by a pound. Rajabov missed by a quarter pound. Now, I will give Loic more of a pass than those other two. Especially, I'll give him more of a pass than fucking Clayton Rodriguez. Clownson. So, yeah, I'll speak on Rajabov first. I think that Loic made a good faith effort to make weight, and he just couldn't quite get. He was a quarter pound off. I'm not like, what the fuck, Loic? You piece of shit. Like, whatever, dude. Like, he did try and cut the weight too, or at least they said he was going to. I'll give Loic a little bit of a pass. Emmers, you know, he's been in the UFC for a little bit. Definitely disappointing to see him miss weight. It wasn't by a ton, but still, man, like, you're missing weight by a pound. Not a good look. But even Emmers, like, probably had a bad weight cut. That fucking clown Clayton Rodriguez, you see it right there, dude. That's what I think. He pulled a fucking stunt. He had no intention of going through with that fight. When you miss by 3 pounds, it's for one of 2 reasons. And both of them are prefaced by the fact that you did it on fucking purpose. You do not miss weight by 3 pounds on accident. If you know you're that much over, you already fucking let somebody know. Because he didn't really look that bad. For being 3 pounds overweight, he looked fine. So he was pulling a fucking stunt. That whole, I'm going to try and cut that bit, bullshit. You knew you weren't going to take that fight. Came in there 3 pounds over. You pulled a stunt. Oh yeah, I'm going to try and cut the weight. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, fights can't. Motherfucker, you knew you weren't going to take that fight. And I don't blame Tatsuro Taira one fucking bit for not taking it. That was bullshit, dude. Clayton Rodriguez is a fucking clown. He's an overrated jabroni. And I don't ever want to see him fight again. Motherfucker lost to CJ Vergara, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Go on, scat. Scat now, yeah? Whatever, dude. Like I said, I'll give. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for that update. Homie Noah, saving the day. Good job. Well, I take back what I say about Emmers then. I retract everything I just said about Jamal Emmers. Good job. You know, shit happens. Good for him, man. I retract what I say about Emmers. Let me update this banner here. Appreciate that, Noah. Hope you're doing good on this Friday. Let's see. So Jamal Emmers is not. He's not a jobber for that. He may be a jobber in general, but he's a pretty decent fighter. I think he gets the job done. But I mean, it's a little concerning, you know, like, it's good that he made the weight, but he did cut weight that whole time. So if you're a Jenkins backer, you're probably feeling pretty good. But as I said it for fucking months and months now, probably going on a year, honestly. This is, you know, my word to the wise. Don't do it, man. The better fighter will win. If Loic's the better fighter, he's going to beat Rubeski. If Emmers is the better fighter, he'll beat Jenkins. Clayton Rodriguez is a fucking clown, and he was never going to beat Tatsuro Taira. That's why he did that shit. You don't miss weight by 3 pounds on accident. And if you do have that much of a weight cut fuck up, you goddamn well let the other side know. Like, dude, just be a fucking man about it and be like, dude, I'm fuck, my weight cut's fucked. I can't. I'm not going to be on weight. Just letting you guys know ahead of time. Then they can decide if they want to cancel the fight or not. You don't fucking go up there. Oh, I'm 3 pounds overweight. What happened? No, I'm going to try and cut it. Oh, no, I can't cut it. Fight's canceled. That's bullshit, dude. That's a crock of shit. But yeah. And it pisses me off because, like, Tair was in a parlay that was pretty much half my slate this weekend. So I had to redo that at the last minute. So, yeah. Fuck Clayton Rodriguez. All my homies, except for Jack and Bo, I think, hate Clayton. Fuck him. But yeah, credit to Jamal Emmers for making weight. That is what you call a good faith effort, boys. That is when you say, I'm going to cut this weight. Fuck, I missed. I'm going to still cut it. Whether he wins or loses, that my respect for Jamal Emmers definitely just went up. And I mean, I don't know if Loic did or not. It's probably smart for Loic because he did not look that great. Like, physically, I think it's probably in his best interest to, like, rehydrate as soon as possible. So, like, if you're a Loic backer, you probably didn't want him, like, cutting that 1/4 pound. He won't looking too good as it was. So, I don't know, man. That's a fight where I like Rumbeski. I do. I genuinely think Rubeski is going to hurt Loic, especially if you fucking keep cutting that fucking weight, dude. His defense isn't that great, man. Loic's a good striker. Technique-wise, he's probably better. Probably a little bit cleaner, but Rumbeski hits hard, dude, and he swings really fucking hard. So, yeah, that's going to be a good fight. But, yeah, I've been on Rumbeski all week. I was very vocal about it on Wednesday. Shout out to Aaron the Dog, MMA and Jewish Better. But, yeah, I think he gets it done. But, yeah, let's see. What else is there to say about the weigh-ins? Turman, no problemo, dude. He didn't look that great, but he made the weight no problem. He looked a little bit like a different person. Like, it's not the worst I've ever seen someone look on the scales. Like, I thought there were fighters that looked in worse shape than Turman. He just didn't look like the same fighter in the face. It was like he looked kind of like a different dude. But I guess he looked okay, relatively speaking. He didn't look like he was about to fucking die. Bruno Silva is looking better at 186 and is looking more and more like that one performance against Mearshart was just kind of an outlier or anomaly or whatever. But yeah, good for him. What else can I say? Oh yeah, I need to put these banners up. But I thought a lot of fighters look pretty rough. So I'm gonna be anxious or interested to see what they all look like at the ceremonials coming up here in 45 minutes. Some of them are just, it's going to be night and day. Some of them are just going to look like, whoa, like you don't look like you fucking, had any problem rehydrating. So, yeah, I'm going to put another disclaimer up. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Wow, this is the perfect time to do it. Well, I already put it up. No, I already put it up. Never mind. I'm thinking of the other one. So, yeah, man. To me, the weigh-ins is just about hyping the fights up. The stare downs, yes, you can take a little something from that. Ceremonial weigh-in stare downs in particular, which is why I like doing these shows. But I still maintain that the better fighter will win 9 times out of 10. Dudes that miss weight win all the time. Dudes that look like shit win all the time. Guys that look like a fucking Adonis will get their shit handed to them if they're not the better fighter. That's just what I've observed, and I give you countless examples week after week after week after fucking week. So let me just throw that out there first. Now, a lot of people are saying Josh Emmett looked really good. I don't think he looked that great. Like I said, I don't think it matters. Like, But I didn't think Josh looked that great. I mean, he's looked worse. So yeah, I mean, he's looked better than he has before. But if we're saying did he look good or did he look bad, I don't think he did. Like I thought he looked sucked out in the face, and like I said, not the worst he's ever looked, but I don't know, man. I don't think he looked that great. I thought Mariscal looked pretty rough. I thought Macy looked a little rough in the face, but I do think Macy she'll look fine. Like Macy, she's young. She'll be fine. I thought Dumas looked a little rough. Like I said, this is not who I think is going to win or lose the fight. This is just my honest 2 cents on how I thought they looked. And a lot of them will look way better. This is why I really like the ceremonial weigh-ins, because it's like this is pretty much what they're going to look like, more or less. Dumas. Some people take a little longer to rehydrate than others, but Hebus, you can take it or leave it. I don't think she looked like I've seen her look better at weigh-ins, but I've seen her look worse too. So, let's see who else looking a little rough. I thought Silva, take it or leave it. I don't think he looked great, but he was smiling and shit. I don't think he was in that bad. Dude, I thought Zalgis looked pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I thought Zalgis looked pretty rough. I mean, it's not a big shock. Like Zalgis, this is his like third weight cut in just over a month, like a month and a half. It's not good for your health. Can't imagine it is. So yeah, he looked a little dookie. I do Tatsuro was not looking great, but dude, that's the thing though. Tatsuro did not look good, but he had been in a fucking burrito, dude. He had been in a fucking like weight cutting body bag. There were pictures of him. He looked terrible. And he fucking trotted his happy ass up there and made the fucking weight like a pro. But yeah, he didn't look good. But it doesn't matter because the fight's canceled. But so I hope he got show money. I think he probably did. I don't think, despite Turman making the weight, I still don't think he looked that great. My dude Onama was not looking incredible. He made the weight. I'm glad he made the weight, but he was looking real relief to make the weight. But I still think he gets it done. I think Onama is being overlooked. Maybe not being overlooked. Like the bookies lined him the favorite originally. I think he's being overlooked by the public. I think the public's overreacting to who I think is another dude that's being a little bit overhyped in Lerone Murphy. But we'll see the results and the fruits of the happening. Brundage did not look good either. Cody Brundage did not look that good. Phil Rowe was looking a little terminal. Trevor Peak he didn't look terrible, but he looked a little weird. He had that crazy like look in his eyes. Look, that far off, crazy kind of like, I think I know where I am, but I ain't quite sure. Like he looked a little rough to me, but not the worst. Definitely not the worst looking guy up there. Ilya Topuria, a little rough. Thought he would have weighed in sooner if he was on the weight, but I'm not going to look too deep into that. But I didn't think he looked great. I don't think Emmett looked great either. Everyone's like, Emmett looked so good. Like, sure. Like, just because he didn't look like he was about to die like he has in past weigh-ins, like that still doesn't mean to me that he looks great. But that's me. Yeah. I'm not even going to say that Clayton looked that bad because he didn't, because he did that shit on purpose. Because he's a fucking clown and a jobber. Jillian did not look good, but she made the weight. Shout out to her. And Emmers did not look good. Missed on the first time, but he made the weight on the second attempt. So shout out and salute to Jamal Emmers. I apologize for calling him a jobber just for the weight miss. God, I'm sorry, Jamal. Please forgive me. But yeah, that to me is who's looking a little. Ooh. Looking a little rough, boys. Just my opinion. Doesn't mean they're going to win or lose. Just saying. Now, there were some fighters that looked just damn good. And if they're looking good in the morning, you better believe they're going to be looking sharp at the ceremonial weigh. And so be on the lookout for these dudes, these Brages and Brajettes to be fired up when they hit the stage. And we will start with, honestly, it's kind of like a little bit like fuck me, but well, am I going to be a total simp? If I'm not being a total simp, Gabriel Santos looked the best. Gabriel Santos looked the best. I mean, Tabitha Ricci did, but you know what I'm saying. If I'm not being a simp, it was Santos. Who else? I thought Mateusz Rumbeski looked good. I thought that Austin Lane looked pretty good. That was his name, Austin. Austin. I mean, Ricci, yeah. She's nice. That's last week's. Ricci. Thought Brendan Allen looked pretty good. I thought that Rude Boy, Randy Brown, was looking pretty good. And I thought that Joshua Van looked pretty damn good. Joshua. And I will say, I'm not even going to be a fucking hater, dude. I'm going to say Santos. Santos looked great. But it doesn't matter because he's going to get knocked the fuck out. Because he ain't got good defense. And Onama hits really fucking hard. Probably the hardest hitting dude he's fought. And I like that Onama's at Factory X. That makes me feel better about these. I don't know. I think the cardio concerns are being overblown too. He blew his load trying to kill Nate Landwehr, who now all of a sudden is a bum now to Santos backers. Yeah, got to fight against Dan Ige. Yeah, what a bum. Looking good against Dan Ige in the third round. What a jobber, right? So let's see. I thought he looked. I mean, if we're keeping it $150, this Tabitha Ricci. I mean, Lord have mercy, but yeah, if I'm not being a simp, it was Santos, man. He looked really good. And worst, well, yeah, I got the wrong avatar up. Shout out to the 5 people in the build, man. I know it's a fucking Friday afternoon. Most people are at work still. But yeah, shout out to the people that are able to come through, especially if you at work. I appreciate it. But yeah, I thought all these fires look pretty good. And roughest, I will say, August looked pretty bad, man. Brundage won't looking great either. He was like sweating and shit. Jack Jenkins too. Like I didn't. I'm not gonna say he looked rough, but he didn't look great to me. Like I just kind of take it or leave it. He was sweating and shit too, and kind of looked, a little had a little hazy look in his eyes. But he's a fighter. I think he's a young fighter. He's gonna look fine. Like he's like him, Macy, even Tatsuro. Like they're gonna. I mean, wait, fuck that motherfucker. I can't believe it, dude. It hasn't set in yet. It's still must just be blocking it out. Fucking Clayton Rodriguez. But yeah, I think Onama too. I think he's still a pretty young dude. Yeah, I think a lot of these. I mean, Topuria, he'll be fine. But But yeah, looking worse. The worst. Yeah, I did. It's ZZ Top, man. Poor August, dude. I really want to parlay August. I think he wins, but nah, man. Van Van is a good striker in the tape that I saw. Is August likes to keep it on the feet a good bit, dude. He's not someone that's like just ankle diving constantly. He likes to mix it up. I think he could potentially get hurt, but I think his experience, like he has looked pretty good in fights against like way more experienced fighters than Van. But on the feet, Van is very live to hurt August, who I think is just he's through no fault of his own has just been cutting a ridiculous amount of weight. He already cuts weight. I mean, I don't know, man. He's not a huge flyweight, but he's still a little compact dude. So he must just I don't know, man. Kind of feel bad for him though. But yeah, I think a lot of these dudes will end up looking fine. Dudes and dudettes. But yeah, I'll say just physically, yeah, probably is August. Maybe Emmers or Jillian if you want to say that too. But yeah, well, like I said, it don't really make a fuck. The better fighter will win. The better fighter will emerge victorious. So, where are we at now, boys and girls? See who we got in here. See who we got in here. Homie Noah says CJ Vergara mentally broke Clayton, missed weight twice in a row. I know he's a fucking clown. What up, Zach? What are you doing? ZZ Top, I agree. 100% Utah. Phil Rowe looking criminal. All right, about to come in. Yeah. Now, best of luck, man. I know you're on Phil Rowe. That Jewish better's on Phil Rowe. There's sharp people on Rowe. So I like best of luck, boys. I'll just say that. What's up, Jimmy? Don't you think Onama would have finished versus Nate if Nate didn't keep letting him stand up? Would have been finished versus Nate. Yeah, probably. Probably. But again, there's refs that would have stopped that in the first round. And I think Onama just sold out thinking he was going to get him up out of it because he had him hurt real bad, especially that second knockdown. Nate had turned his back and it just, but dude, my only counter to that is like, Nate breaks a lot of people, man. Like, if you're not elite, dude, even against Ige, he was coming on in the third round. So that's, I mean, I understand. I'm not saying it's like, no, it doesn't exist. Yeah, but I just think it's being a little overblown. I think Onama doesn't have quite as bad a cardio as people are saying. And I also think Landwehr is just a dog. I thought he was getting a little overrated by people. I knew Ige would beat him, but other than getting dropped, it was relatively competitive, even going late. So yeah, I like Onama being at Factory X. He says he's going to be fighting smarter. We'll see. But yeah, best of luck, everyone, man. Crazy people sent for Jillian and Hebus when they are fighting objectively hotter bitches. I know. Damn shame. Nate definitely could have been. Yeah, he did. But again, Onama almost knocked him out. I think that Onama hurt Nate Landwehr worse than Dan Ige did. And what that says to me is that Onama has fucking power. You know, he kind of exposed Mason Jones, honestly. Shout out and salute to my dude, the leader of the Dome, the motherfucking general. Yeah, Texas in here strong, man. Shout out to the whole Texas. Shout out to the general. What's going on, homie? And if Nate finished him, do you think that could have swayed your lock on this? Yeah, of course, dude. Of course. But on the other side of the coin, like I said, there's refs that would have stopped that fucking fight in the first, and we would be having a totally different conversation. You know, Nate was supposed to fight Lerone Murphy, and that's how Santos got that fight. Command Clean Pressure Washing. What's going on? When does it start? The ceremonial weigh-in, sir. I'm assuming you're a sir. I apologize if you're not. They start at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So a little less than half an hour. What's going on, though, man? Appreciate you being here. Yeah, just a little pregame. Talking some shit. Calling some shots. But yeah, man, make sure y'all smash the like button. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, burning questions, boys. I got burning questions for the whole chat. And with half an hour left, we got just enough time to get into it. I'll try and get through the questions, unveil my greasy little slate, which even for me, I'm going light. This week is just a lot of, seems to be a lot of variance in this card. And some unknowns. This is a very X Factory card. But yeah, burning questions. My first two are usually who's going to miss weight and which fights are going to be canceled. We've pretty much answered those. What's next? What's fucking next? But yes, obviously, if Nate Landwehr had finished Onama, I'm pretty sure that like Santos would probably be fighting somebody else. It's not that I don't think Santos is a good fighter. He clearly is. Lerone Murphy is a good fighter, clearly. I just think Lerone Murphy's a little bit overhyped, and I think Santos by proxy. And everyone's just like so sure that he beat Lerone Murphy. The second round was close, and he beat the shit out of him in the third. So I don't know, man. It was a close fight, and I think they're both just a little overhyped. And Onama's being a little bit underrated, but we will see. We will see the result and the fruits of the happening. And I got some burning questions for y'all, man. All 5 of you people. Right out of the gate, who's y'all most confident favorite? The dude or dudette that is lined as the favorite, and there is just no way they're going to fucking lose. Who is it to y'all? To me, what I'm feeling in my dumb heart is Neil Magny. I'll look foolish if Rowe gets it done, but this is, of all the fights, this is the levels fight to me. Seems like Rowe is going to have to level up because Nico Price is not on Neil Magny's level. He's just objective, like categorically, he is not. And that's probably Phil Rowe's best win. I think that while Rowe has maybe underrated grappling, I think you can say the same thing for Magny. I just think Magny's a better wrestler. I think he's just going to kind of wrestle fuck him. Rowe, they'll get in some entanglements, some scrambles. Rowe will hit a few sweeps, but Magny's like pretty decent at staying on top and just kind of sticking to you like glue. And Rowe does not have good takedown defense. And Magny's been in there with heavy hitters before and weathered the storm. So I don't know, man. Rowe's having to come back in a lot of these fights against like closer to a jabroni level of fighter than Magny. Like to put it to you bluntly, this would be Neil Magny's worst loss in 10 fucking years. Quite literally a fucking decade. This would be his worst loss in Seth Brzezinski. But anyways, man, like I said, we'll see. But to me, that's what it is. Who is y'all's lock? Oh, God, I said the word. Who is y'all's L word? Anything on Austin Lane? Thoughts on Austin Lane? I thought he looked pretty good on the scales. I think that he might be the better grappler. I think that fight is a fucking alley fire. There's a couple fights that are just dumpster fires on this, where it's like, I just don't want any part of it. I will sit back and watch that fucking vagrant fire burn, smoke weed about it, and just no, thank you. But let me say this, Command, since you are new, I must make this known. I am online buddies with so many more sharper people than myself. This channel and this stream is purely for entertainment purposes. It is not gambling. Financial advice. No. Tail at your own risk. I would not do it. In fact, like if you've been tailing me, you are on a fast track to dying penniless. So yeah, bet responsibly, call the number if you can. But yeah, and yeah, just as a matter of fact, I'm down over. But like I'm not a big gambler. I'm an entertainer first. I'm a predictor second and a gambler third. But yeah, I can point you in the direction. That's some good cappers now. I ain't no problem. But yeah, I mean, the people in this chat, most of the people in this chat are way more experienced cappers than me. Like, ask Zach or Jimmy or Noah. They've all been betting for longer than me. Ask Alex. He's a better gambler. All these dudes are pretty much better gamblers than me. They just have way more experience at it. No, he said, you don't ever speak to me like that, Zach Johnson. He said, we're going to take this outside right now. That's not bad, Jimmy. I still think Emmers wins. I do. Like, I'm not saying Topuria. Because let me tell you this right now. I am getting a weird feeling that Josh Emmett might turn his fucking lights out. I'm still picking Topuria. I still think he wins, but I think he needs to wrestle. I think he needs to get his wrestling shoes on and take Josh Emmett to the ground. Josh Emmett has okay takedown defense, but it's not incredible. And with his fucked up knees, that's the past of past. That's the past and the resist the past. That's the path of least resistance. If he strikes the way he strikes most of the time, he might get knocked out, dude. I'm just getting a weird feeling. Ilya, don't be a tough guy, bro. Emmett is not the one, because I'm telling you, I went back and watched the Bryce Mitchell and the Yair Rodriguez fights for both fighters, respectively. Won't neither one of them as one-sided as I originally remembered, and the way people talk about him especially. Dude, Bryce was landing on Ilya plenty. You don't want to let Josh Emmett land on you like that. And Josh Emmett had his moments against Yair too. He made Yair do the stanky leg. I don't know, man. That price is. I'm just not quite as high on Ilya as other people are. I'm not saying he's not going to win this fight. In fact, I do think he wins this fight. But don't be a tough guy. Do not fight Josh Emmett the way you fought Jai Herbert. Do not fight him. Don't even fight him the way you fought Bryce Mitchell. Recognize that Emmett is the most dangerous dude you've been up against on the feet by a damn country mile. Fight smart. Get it to the ground. Ground and pound him. Choke him out. Be smart, Bo. There's a few fighters, like, if I was in their fucking corner, that I'd be like, you do not go in there and fist fight that motherfucker. You take him right to the ground. Few fights like that. Touche. Yeah, dude. Like pretty much everyone in this fucking chat is a better capper. Like Aaron the dog, way more experienced, way better gambler than me. Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. Same thing for them. Like just the experience level isn't close. All right, let me catch up with the chat here. Got a little less than 20 minutes. So I ask you the lock. The L. Fuck, I keep saying that word. I ask you the L word. So I just picked him about bums. I made a meme to commemorate it. Zach is Team Petty. 40 fighters. I don't. I do. You saying I do or don't trust? Don't trust, especially when they've been mediocre. Mediocre, but yeah, but it's relative, dude. Mediocre against, like I said, in 10 years, he has not had will not have, if he loses to Rowe, that'll be his worst loss in 10 years. No fucking question. And also, this is the other thing. Phil Rowe is not no fucking spring chicken. Phil Rowe is about to be 33 years old, I think in like early July. So they're less than 3 years apart. So I'm sorry, I don't like all of a sudden think that Magny is some washed old man for losing to perennial top 5, top 10 Gilbert Burns. And Phil Rowe is having to like come back against Nico Price, come back against Kosi. Like Kosi was hurt and still like cracking Phil Rowe. Like, I don't know, man. I think Magny's my L word. Kind of saying. Like Rose gone on a decent run. It's just not the level of competition that Magny's been fighting. Yep. I think Magny wrestle fucks him. Your face is great logic to take to the bank, bro. Nah, I know. Zach is on Rowe. Ain't nobody going to push him off that square. He's planted his flag. Ain't nobody going to push me off the David Onama square. I'm going to die on that hill if I need to. So I respect it. Zach's going to ride with his dude. I'm just having a little fun. Magny, no, he's not. He's certainly not. So this is like Brown's a good play. I don't like that Turman he was a chinny dude at 185. Now he's cutting an extra 15 pounds against a dude like Randy Brown. It's not, I wouldn't say he has the touch of death, but like he's a pretty decent striker, pretty decent boxer. If Wellington tries to go in there and box with him, like anytime, dude, I think Wellington might get knocked out. God, great day. Getting spicy, dude. Qstown, how's it going, guys? Good. How are you, Qstown? I think Rowe just came in. Qstown is someone we know. Says awesome. Well, even if it is, as long as you're being chill, it's all good. Qstown, who is your L word and who now this is my follow-up question to you characters. We asked who the L word is. Who is the parlay buster? Who is y'all's damn dog of the night, dude? Who's the damn dog that's just going to fucking bust all those parlays? The one that everybody's fucking overlooking. Those are usually the fun ones to flex after the fact. Those are the fun ones to say I told you so. Because they're the underdog, man. They're being counted out. And you make more money when you fucking bet them. I get it. I respect the hustle. I respect the underdog hunter hustle. That's what they call value, right? Looking for the damn value. I mean, you already know what time it is with me, dude. You already know who my fucking buster is this week. And it's funny because originally they weren't the underdog. It's the biggest line flip in a while that I've seen in a while, even in my relatively like short time of paying attention to lines and line movement. Yeah, it's Onama, dude. Onama for me. Would I have bet him as like a minus 200, minus 175 favorite? No. But like for the first time, dude, for the first time this week, going into this week, before I looked at the betting lines, I set my own. Now I know that I don't really know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I'm trying to get a little bit better as a gambler. And I've heard that that's a pretty decent tool. And considering how much I watch the fights, I just did that. I said, okay, without looking at the lines, what if I was a bookie, what would I set these at? And I lined Onama exactly how the bookies had him. So by the time I looked at it, I mean, dude, that line flipped quick, Bo. Like a mug. So a bunch of early money came in on Santos. I personally think it had a lot to do with, like I said, the fact that Lerone Murphy has this nice shiny record and Santos had a really close fight with him. That's what I attribute that to. Is that what happened? I don't know. You tell me. But when I did my own line and I said Onama at exactly what the original what happened to be what the original bookie set him at, and then I saw that he was plus 200, I said, So yeah, that's my damn dog. Shout out to the 9 people in the building. Can we get 10, boys? Man, I've been so close to having 10 people in here for it hasn't happened, man. Nope. No, there it goes. And there it goes again. But yeah, who's y'all's? Who's y'all's dog of the fucking all right, Zach already know yours. All right, yeah. Phil Rowe. I know. Best of luck. It is. Dude, Zach, you go around attacking people's families and you don't expect retribution. You don't expect retaliation. Your face needs to grow up with your butt. Good question. Thank you. Hello. I'm sorry. I cannot. I don't know the Russian characters. I apologize. Emmett. But what's up, man? Emmett. Shout out to you. Hope you're doing well. Emmett is your dog. Dude, I don't hate that at all. I really don't. I think Taporia wins, but I've just been getting a weird fucking feeling that fucking Emmett is gonna shadow realm him, dude. I just think it's a lot of narrative going into this, and motherfuckers love them some Ilya Taporia. Too sexy. But I must. Ding, 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 ding. You know, like he's that dude. Beef Wellington, nice. That's your dude? That's your dog? I like it, Jimmy. Good question. Thank you. You like Hebus? Hebus is the L word. Look, dude, if she gets on top of Macy Barber, it's a wrap. Macy, like, why I think Macy is live is I don't know. I think the way that Hebus has been standing with people and especially after the success that she had against Viviani, I think she might try and do that here. That's why I'm staying away from this. Again, this is another one where I think Hebus wins. Macy's takedown defense is not that great. And if Hebus gets her down and gets on top, it's over. I think she's gonna get choked. But Yeah, I favor Hivas to win. I'm just staying away, though. Said, Zach, you're a piece of shit. I don't care, dude. Max bet, bro. Jimmy, did you see what happened to Bob Huggins and know why I ask? He said, worry about your own butt. You guys see the other Hamzat? Yeah, Hamzat Borayev. Is that his name? Bohai. It's Bohai. Something like that. It's yeah, but yes, I have. I've seen the highlight video. If you parlay Hebus, you deserve what you get. I'm not touching that fight. That is just the kind of like mid sort of getting to the high level, but it's just not reliable. WMMA isn't reliable enough to me. 10 fucking people in the building, dude. That's what's up. Shout out to the 10 people in the building. Stream, great success. Shout out to you guys, man. Bruno might get the man. I tell you what, Qstown, I think Bruno Silva is a live fucking dog. I think I'm actually going to be picking Bruno Silva. It's not, like I said, just a lean, no bet. I think it's Allen's fight to lose, but this is exactly the kind of fighter that Allen loses to. This is exactly the kind of dude. I said this on Wednesday. Goes in there and tries to be a big tough guy. He just likes to have a dick swing. He's just a fucking that fucking Louisiana country boy just comes out of me just like, you want, okay, Bo, you want to scratch some gravel? And it's just, man, I don't think it's a good idea. I think Bruno Silva might fucking spark him out. Yeah, you know your own fucking face. Huggins DWI. Bruno lost to GM3. Yeah. Yep. That's why a lot of people are on Allen. They're like, well, I think he's younger than GM3. He's really fucking good grappler. Brendan Allen is an underrated fighter. But if you just look at like his losses and just look at who he's beating too, like the guys he's been beating are not dangerous strikers. It's like Jocko and I don't know, man. Like the only fighter that he's been able to fight this kind of style, fight the way that he does against a striker and win is Puna. I think Bruno Silva's a little bit more dangerous than that. Bruno Silva's not as old as I like. He doesn't look young, but he's 33. I'm just getting a feeling that Allen goes in there and tries to fucking be a tough guy like he does against strikers. He just likes to try and beat people at their, like, that's kind of how Allen fights, dude. He likes to try and beat dudes at their own game. Look at what he did against Muniz. He going into that fight, everyone was saying Muniz is a better grappler. I picked Brendan Allen in that fight. I'm trying to remember if I bet him. I don't know. I might have been too pussy to bet him, but that's what he does. He's like, no, I'm better than you at what you like to do best. And against grapplers, he has success. And most of the time against strikers, he doesn't. So it depends on how Brendan Allen fights. It's his fight to lose. If he decides to go to his strengths, which while he is well-rounded and while he is a good striker offensively, defensively, and durability-wise, that's his fucking Achilles heel. We'll see. We'll see how he fights. Yeah, I don't hate that at all, dude. I do not hate that at all. Yep. If it goes the distance because Topuria dominated, yeah. I don't know though. Like, my only slight disagreement with that is like I think Topuria could finish him if he's dominating. I think Topuria dominating. Like, I can also see Topuria winning a close decision. Like, I can see Emmett hurting him a couple times, and then Topuria just like panic grappling, getting the takedowns, winning the rest of the round, and it being like a close, greasy split. That's why I just don't want anything to do with it. With Topuria being that much of a favorite, I'm just gonna watch it. Like I do. Like I have a little some on the John Lee, but other than that, I don't. I'm not gonna parlay Topuria. It's just while I think he wins, I don't know, man. Just getting a weird fucking feeling about it. He says, let's fucking fight to the death. That's fair. I pretty much agree. I think Brendan Allen is a 10 to 15 ranked fighter. Can't trust Allen as a favorite. Agree. Almeida versus Sabatini. Could be. Yeah. That's why I like. Yeah, y'all see fucking. I don't know what y'all like, what sport y'all talking about or whatever, but shout out to Anthony Black and Ricky Council. Anthony Black went to my Orlando Magic. Jimmy, aren't you a Magic fan too? Am I imagining that? Am I going crazy? Imagining that you're a Magic fan? I thought we shared that connection, but I'm not sure. In any case, even if we still suck, it'll be nice to see Anthony Black. See a hog contributing to just a reeling team. But Magic has been where good players have gone to die recently, so I hope that's not the case. But anyways, fucking Wayne's about to start. 3 minutes. Okay, I've gone through most of the burning questions, but how about another? How about a damn another? Ooh, this is a new one. I added this one last week. I'm ask it again. Who's getting fucking jobbed here, boys? Who is getting fucking hosed? Who's getting screwed? Who's getting the fuck put to him? Who's getting robbed? Tell me true. Predict the future. Who's getting fucked? Look, Emmett he hurts everyone he fights. The question will be, can Ilia Topuria weather the storm? He's going to get hurt at some point in this fight. He's too aggressive, and like Emmett isn't like that chinny. Like he's been knocked out once, right? I'm pretty sure by Stevens, who like pretty close to prime Jeremy Stevens, was pretty fucking dangerous. Yeah. He hurt Yair. He hurt Cater. He'll hurt you now. And if Ilya can weather the storm, I think he'll win. I think he has more upside. I think the trajectory, I don't know, man. It's tough. Emmett's been fighting way higher level of competition. Yeah, I'm worried about that too. I'm worried about my dude. I'm worried about my dude Rubeski getting fucked. But honestly, I think he's gonna knock him out. If it goes to decision, I'm gonna be sweating it. But I think Lloyd's gonna get knocked out. You know, it's ZZ Top. Could be, man. If Van's kind of tuning him up, but he gets takedown and control. Yeah, I can see that for sure. I'm telling you, man. He looked good. He's got good striking. This is another one. ZZ Top, just grapple him. Brendan Allen, just grapple him. Hebus, grapple. Topuria, grapple. Why? Why be a tough guy? Why give your opponent their one chance? Let's face it, that's Macy's one chance. Knocking Hebus out. Silva, knockout. Emmett, knockout. Van, knockout. I don't know, man. 5 o'clock. The time is now. The place is here. The time is now. If y'all don't want to be fucking annoyed by a ton of corny promo and Joe Rogan screaming at the top of his lungs, just put the ceremonial weigh-ins on, mute that shit, and listen to your old bud. The ceremonial weigh-ins are kicking off right now. And I don't have my headphones, so I'll be right back. But yeah, shout out to the 10 people in the building. We did it, boys. Successful stream. Appreciate y'all being here. Be right back. Yeah, I'm pumped for these fights, man. It's a pretty decent fight card, dude. For a Florida fight night, I've seen worse. This shit don't start immediately anyway. I'm gonna put it on fucking waiting on UFC. Waiting on a $1 billion company taking their sweet ass time. Of course, now that I say that, I'll probably I'll turn it on. They'll be rocking. UFC Jacksonville Ceremonial weigh-in. This is the mark of a fighter. God. Advertising is so creepy, dude. I say that all the time, but dude, marketing, advertising is such a creepy industry, man. It's just like, it's all, the name of the game is just subliminal brainwashing. That's what it is. Anyways, here we go. Yep, Zach knows you, bro. You busted. I'm just kidding. I don't know. No, but I figure you know me or us. Is that the Cuse town? Syracuse? I don't know. Now it's time. Yep, here we go. Ooh, Brooklyn ran. Shanas. Here we go, boys. Oh, Brundage. Oh, God. Of course, I didn't make a fucking banner. I'm gonna pick. I've been flip flopping so much on this one, man. I don't know. I'm gonna pick Brundage. I think Brundage rats his way to a fucking decision, split decision. There's no way. This is the greasiest fight on the card, dude. I need to make that a new burning question for the chat. What's the greasiest fight on the card? But yeah, I'm gonna pick Brundage. I'm not touching it. God damn it! What the fuck did I just do? There we go. Yeah, Brundage. Like, I thought Cedricus was going to be a lot bigger than him. He's really not. Like, they're pretty close in size. That's a greasy fight, though, man. I'm just going to watch that one. All right, man. I know a lot of people on Jack Jenkins. I do think he's a live dog. I think Jack Jenkins is a good fighter. I don't know why people really wanted to fade him in his last outing. I was pretty confident that he'd get it done. Jack Jenkins is a good fighter. I don't know, man. I'm going to pick Emmers. I just feel like with Emmers' experience, the length, like, he's a good striker. He's got power. I don't like Jenkins goes to the body a lot, dude. I think I think he might get hurt against Emmers. I think we might see Jack Jenkins hurt really badly for the first time. But hey, man, shout out to Jamal Emmers for fucking coming back and making the weight. Emmers, good bit taller. That was expected. Jenkins thicker. Should be a good fight. Respectful stare down. 2 pros. This could be fight of the night if it goes 3. I think this is going to be more like performance of the night. This is going to be more of a POTN type. A that fair? Chepe Mariscal. Do we see Trevor Peek's defense? I mean, it's kind of been exposed already, but do we see it really get exploited? It's been exposed. The curtain's been pulled back for the world to see. Do we actually see it get exploited in this fight? I think that Peek's chin, while his defense might be worse, I think his chin is better. And he hits really fucking hard. Peek is wild. What is this stare down? That was intense. And a little peculiar. That's going to be a wild fight, though, dude. Yeah, I think Peek gets it done. I think he gets hurt and then knocks Mariscal out. Hey, man, this could be a potential breakout performance for Josh Fan. I mean, if he goes in there and knocks out Zalgas, the radar is going to be just fucking dialed into him, man. He looks like the goods on the feet. We're going to see how good his grappling is. We're going to see how good his takedown defense is. We're going to see how good his get-up game is. And Zalgas is fired up, dude. That haircut is wild. Zalgas is happy, man. He's smiling. They're pretty much a mirror match, dude. Yeah, I like it, dude. Spicy. Fun, a little chippy. I like it. All right. Look alive, boys. Tighten up now. Tighten up now, boys. Jillian Robertson. My dude Aaron's homie. I am picking Jillian Robertson in this fight. I think that I have simped for Tabitha Ricci before, so I know what I'm talking about when it comes to the simping, but I think that's what's happening here. I think the experience level of Jillian, I think if Jillian gets the takedowns here, Ricci's going to be in trouble. They both got black belts, but I think Jillian's MMA grappling and the level of danger when she's being offensive is just greater, and I think she's going to find the sub. We'll see, though. Hey, if Baby Shark smokes her, it's definitely not simping. She's the real deal, but we're going to see, man. Jillian's a little bit bigger, and Jillian's not a huge... Man, Tabitha Ricci is... Shenas. She is legit one of the finest UFC fighters. Ricci. It's a fucking, that ain't a snack, dude. That's a damn meal. All right, boys, here it goes. This is the first one where this is the first fight where I'm planting my flag. I think Rajabov is a jobber. I think Rebeski, while he hasn't fought an entire huge fucking level of competition, except for one hiccup, he's usually just getting it done in every way you can imagine. Ragdolling dudes, one punching them, grinding them out. I just think he's the better fighter. I think he's going to knock Loic out. Let's fucking go, Matash. He just swings with a different level of intensity to me. I'm not saying Loic's not a good striker. I mean, Loic's big, dude. He's a big dude, but I think he's going to think that he can just fucking bully Matash, and I think he's going to get starched. We'll see, though. I understand why Rajabov is being looked at as an underdog. I'm not saying he's not live. He's a good, well-rounded fighter. He's pretty tough. I just think Rebeski's going to fucking haul off and chin him. We'll see, though. Here we go. This is not his first fight at welterweight, but it is his first UFC fight at 170. I mean, Brown is still going to be bigger than him. I can almost guarantee you. Like, he's going to be taller. He's still going to have a reach advantage. So it's interesting to me. But he is one of the biggest welterweights, like, statistically. Rude boy. Yeah, Randy Brown's still the bigger dude. Wellington wasn't a huge middleweight to begin with. Very intense stare down. They do shake hands at the end of it, though. All right, featured prelim. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why this isn't on the main card and Santos Onama seems like a more appropriate, like, prelim headliner. Probably going to be a banger. Like, I don't know, man. God. I'm not going to lie. That boombox looks sweet, but this is a little corny. If you lose after doing all this shit, that is corny as fuck, dude. I'm sorry. I think Neil Magny might teach this dude a lesson. Come on, Neil. Let's fucking go, Neil Magny. Shout out to the 11 people in the building. Yeah, I got Magny here, dude. Yeah. I mean, Rowe's a big dude. There ain't no doubt about it, man. He's a little bit bigger, yeah. Intense but respectful. I think there's a skill gap. I think there's a skill gap for sure. All right, here we go, dude. This is one. I'm going to just sit back and watch it. I think that Allen does this. Allen has done this against every striker he's ever fought in the UFC. It worked out for him against Puna. And then every other time he got chin checked. Blindado. Yeah, I think Silva's very live for a knockout. I think it's Allen's fight to lose, though. I'll say that. That's why I'm not betting Silva. I think it's dog or pass. I'm passing. I'm definitely passing. Because I think Allen is the more skilled fighter. I think he's the better grappler. But it's not that he's... I don't necessarily think it's his... You can say it's his fight IQ. I think it's his ego, man. I don't think that he doesn't realize that. I just think he just doesn't, like... He's got to fight his ego here, man. Mirror match, they're pretty much the same size. I don't think people realize how big Brendan Allen is. Like, he's a big middleweight. Man, that's an intense fucking stare down, boys. Woo! That's what I'm saying, dude. Allen is going to try and fist fight this dude. Yep, I got Silva. Onama time, boys. Santos is a good fighter, but he is being overhyped by the public. Marcio Barbosa face planted this dude. I think Onama's going to spark him out. Come on, David Onama. Let's fucking go, dude. Uganda's finest right there, boys. Come on, Bobo. Show him how it's done, Bo. Yes, indeed. Looking strong. Yes, sir. Yep. Woo, nose to nose, forehead to forehead. This might be the banger of the night. Ooh, another intense one. A reluctant fist bump. Yeah, try and be a tough guy against David Onama. I dare you. I dare you to try and fucking fist fight David Onama. Box David Onama, please. I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to see it from Austin Lane first. I just don't like. I think he's the better grappler, but the UFC debut. Tafa does have the experience. It's not against a high level competition, but he's not going to be nervous against Lane. Like, Lane doesn't have a very good chin. Tafa's chin isn't incredible, but the dude has never hit face power like Tafa. Tafa does have one punch power. I think he's going to one punch him. I'm not touching it though. This is the fucking alley fire that I was talking about. You just watch this shit, man. There's so many other spots to get greasy on this card. Why would you do it here? I mean, I don't hate you for it. You're just a degenerate, and you just want to have something on every fight and have fun. And I don't even hate you for it. But like, this is a 1-800 gambler fight. There's no reason you need to bet on this one, unless you just like Tafa first round KO. I don't know, man. It's just not high level enough. Low level heavyweight. You're just asking for it. Yeah, dude, I think Barber is really live. Another fight, Hebus. If I'm in her corner, Amanda, you take this girl down. She doesn't have the takedown defense. You fucking push her up against the cage. She doesn't like pressure. She likes to be the bully. I think Maycee Barber is a good hammer and not the best nail. But the same can be said for Amanda Hebus too. So why give her something to work with brawling? Because if there's one thing I know about Maycee Barber, she's young, she has the cardio, she's tough, and she fucking hits hard. Why give her the one thing to work with? Maycee is outmatched on the ground, big time. But I think she's the better striker, dude. I know that sounds crazy, but like, Amanda's striking has improved. It looked good against Viviani, but Viviani is slow, man. Maycee's not slow. She's quick. She hits hard. She's tough. I think Viviani is a little low-key, a little bit chinny maybe. I don't think Maycee's chinny. I think she's tough as fuck. So I think she's live, man. But I think Amanda Hebus is just a way better grappler. And if she does fight smart, I think she might smoke Maycee Barber on the ground anyway. If you decide she wants to have a fucking... If she wants fight of the night, I think she might get chinned. Jackie boy, what's up, Jack? What are you doing? Hey, I appreciate it, Qstown. Later, dude. Thanks for stopping through. Have a good one. Best of luck. Yeah, I designed it. I gave it to him. What's up, Lobby? Jackie boy. Magni Beast, Rosa Flower. The Thrill and the 50-50. Yeah, I agree. That's why it's silver pass for me. Yep. That's what Allen does. Jack, I was just saying, Allen likes to try and beat fighters at their own game. And look, that's what he did to Jocko. That's what he did to fucking Muniz. In the grappling, he wins those because he's the better striker. But he's the better grappler here. And you saw that stare down. I think he's going to trade with Silva and get chin checked. That's why I don't like... I think it's Allen's fight to lose, and I think he's going to fucking give Silva the fight. I think it's his ego. I agree. And that's the only reason. That's not the only reason. I do think Onama... Look, the guy's been sat down by... Marcia Barbosa doesn't hit as hard as David Onama. Onama's got real power. And Santos is going to have to grapple. I think he can win if he grapples. But this is just this line is off to me. I set my own lines for the first time. Yes, I realized that Onama was originally the favorite. He was the bookie set him at the exact line that I did, minus 200. And then he just flipped on his head. So, yeah, just purely because of that. Not purely because of that, but that sounds good. No, that was the initial, this is off, man. Because Onama's too dangerous. And I'm sorry, I think the cardio thing's being a little bit overblown. I think it's just weird, man. They're giving Santos a pass for gassing in the third round against Murphy and getting the shit beat out of him. It's oh, but he beat him. It was close, man. Murphy wobbled him a couple times in the second round. I gave Murphy the second and the third round. I thought he won. But yeah, I think that's not purely why I'm picking Onama, but I do almost think that is, for the most part, purely why people are picking Santos. I don't think he's the better striker. He's probably the better grappler. I don't know, though, man. Onama is not when has Onama been subbed? Point to me one time where Onama's been subbed. No way. No way, sir. Yep, that's why I ain't touching it. Where's Big Show? What up, Show? What are you doing? Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. I am going to fucking win the pub contest again this week, if I can. What's up, though, Show? She might be, man. She might be. I got Topuria, but like I said, I am getting a weird vibe. I think people are really, really counting Josh Emmett out of this fight. And I went back and watched that Yair fight, dude. He made Yair do the stanky leg. Dude, if this is how Ilya's going to fight him, he's giving him a chance, man. I really don't like this. Dude, this is why. Oh, God. I really hope that Ilya wins to cash the John Lee parlay. If that John Lee parlay is live and Emmett starches him, it's going to break my heart. Because I love the John Lee as a hedge for my Onama bet. And I do think that Silva and Jillian will get it done. And I love the hedge spot, and it'll be on Topuria. So it's just please don't try and be a tough guy against one of the hardest hitting dudes in the division. Ilya's a fucking hothead, though, dude. He's a hothead, tough guy. I'm a little bit worried for him, man. Emmett's good. This is a test for Topuria. This is a test to see how elite he really is. I mean, Bryce Mitchell's good, but Bryce Mitchell don't hit like Josh Emmett. That is just categorically not true. Josh Emmett, far and away, hits harder than anyone Topuria's faced. So, fight smart, Ilya. Please, for the love of fucking God. Please fight smart. So, yeah, boys. That concludes your UFC Jacksonville / UFC on ABC 5 ceremonial weigh-in. Nice, dude. Dude, I appreciate you stopping through. Oh, yeah, that's right. Well, best of luck, man. Show, don't bet main events, brother. Yep. I have it in the John Lee parlay for the Air and the Dog MMA culture. Because I'm not going to miss out on it when that thing hits. But yeah, that's the only action I have on it. I'm staying away, man. That's a minus 350. Josh Emmett is dangerous. Yes, they did. Yep. So Emmers on the first attempt missed by a quarter pound. He ended up making it on the second try. But fucking Clayton Rodriguez missed by 3 pounds. And I'm of the opinion that he pulled a fucking stunt. That he knew he was going to miss, and he went up there to try and keep up appearances because he didn't really look that bad. I just don't think he wanted the smoke. I think he knew he was going to lose, and the weight won't coming off, and he was just like, you know what? Fuck it. That's not making a good faith effort to make the weight. And then you say you're going to try and cut the weight, and then all of a sudden the fight gets canceled. It's like, no, that's bullshit. I don't know if it was Taira that pulled the plug on it. If I was him, I would, because that's a purposeful weight miss, and you're doing it for one of two reasons. You're either doing it because you know that you need the weight. You think that you're probably going to lose if you don't have the weight advantage, or you're pulling a stunt, and you're just going to make sure the fight gets canceled. And that's what I think he did. But yeah, he missed, and that got scrapped. And then Rajabov missed by a quarter pound. I don't think he cut anymore, which is probably good if you're on the Rajabov side, because yeah, he's a big dude and just trying to keep cutting. Like I think Rajabov actually did try and make the weight, and it just didn't happen. I know, dude, just ridiculous. I give Emmett a 5% chance. If there's anybody to bust my parlay, though, I wouldn't be mad, because Ortbane has been my boy for yeah, I know, Jackie boy. Jack, that was one of the first dudes. Like, me and Jack disagree so fucking much, it's uncanny. But like, we both were riding with Ortbane when he made his run. I hopped off the train a little bit before Jackie boy did. He has been towing the line strong for Josh Emmett. Seeing Jackie boy off the train is definitely a little concerning, but I don't know, man. I'm not counting Emmett totally out of this one. I'm picking Topuria, but yeah. Yep. Emmett has my favorite walkout song. Dude, he walks out to Revolution. Do y'all know how sick that is? Revolution is fucking awesome, dude. If you get the chance to see him live, do it. They sound just like they do on the albums, except better. It's like, dude, they're like 311 like that, where it's like you can like get recordings of their live shows that sound better than the albums. Revolution is like that too. And the fact that Emmett walks out to Sky's the Limit, it's just fucking sick. So I'm pulling for Emmett. I want him to win. I think Topuria probably gets hurt and grapples him, and probably gets a finish. But I don't know, man. That's not my dude. That's sick. That's tight. Even if you think that like Cater won, that was a sweet fight, dude. Dude, that must have been sick to see live. A little rough. I'm picking Jillian. I think she's way more experienced. I think it's a little bit of scent bait for Ricci. Although I do think she's a good fighter. I think Jillian is like, this is another one. I think Tabitha's going to think she's the better grappler and like try and play around with Jillian. And Jillian is nasty, dude. Jillian Robertson, there's one thing I know about her. If it's a scrambly, grapply affair, Jillian Robertson at least 50-50. And she's the dog. Yeah, I'm going to pick her. I didn't pull the trigger. Probably going to kick myself for that, but I do think the only reason I didn't is I do think Ricci's the better striker, but I don't know, man. I think Jillian going to get it done. Wasn't a fun ride home. Awkward. I think we can get the radio. Maybe I can quietly celebrate this victory, and you all can, think about this loss, and perhaps while listening to some music. That's funny, dude. Yeah, man, I don't know. I'm Bubba. I'm getting a weird feeling that Emmett shadow realms Topuria, and that Topuria's on the ground, like looking off in the other direction, like heaving, breathing all crazy, feet locked up. I've just been getting that feeling. I hope not, dude. Like I said, if the John Lee parlay is still alive by the time it hits the last two fights, it's going to break my heart, dude. Because that's the thing. If Jillian wins, if Bruno wins, I'm going to either cash my Onama bet or clear that third leg. And if that third leg clears, it's going to be on Topuria. He's Ilya. Please don't strike with Josh Emmett. Just grapple him, dude. You're the better grappler. He's got fucked up knees. Just take him down. There's no need to do that. There's no need to roll the dice with Josh Emmett. He's a good striker. Fuck, man. We'll see. We will see. So yeah, here without further ado, boys, make sure you, like I said, make sure you go check out my dude Aaron the Dog MMA. My slate has changed up a little bit. On Wednesday, I'm going very light, even for me. Again, I have 3 plays in total, only risking a unit. This card's just too greasy, and I am just not. It just ain't been my year, so I'm not chasing. Not on a card like this. No, thank you. These are my plays. Let's fucking go. Stab it. A good, solid fighter that hits hard as fuck. And I think has underrated heart and cardio against a dude I've seen get face planted and full mounted by LFA jobbers. Yeah, I'll take a shot. I'll take a damn stab. Let's fucking go, David Onama. War Uganda's finest. At Factory X, get that fucking Colorado cardio open your lungs, Bo. Yes, sir. Wear his ass out, David Onama. Come on, let's fucking go, Bo. I'll switch this up. Oh, well, no. That needs to get edited. Because that, I had to take Tyra off of that. Let me see what this is sitting at now. So I took Tyra off. This could end up being a mistake, but I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I think this dude wins. And I've been pretty vocal about him this week. So with fucking Clownson Rodriguez pulling a stunt, I cashed that out, slotted Rombeski in, and I need to update those odds because it was a little bit tastier too. Magny was to take the sting off Tyra, the money line. But I believe this is like might be like 160 something now, if I recall. So you got to log into BetMGM real quick. Yes, plus 161. Plus 161 for a payout of 1.3, half unit wager for an over 1 unit payout on 2 fighters that I think win. Now, am I a little worried about Loic wrestle ratting Rombeski? You bet your ass I am. But I think Rombeski's going to hurt him. I think Rombeski is a fucking dog. I think Rombeski is more dogged than Loic. I think Loic's more of a rat, but I think Rombeski is more of a dog. That motherfucker chucks bricks for 15 minutes straight, bell to bell. And I think Loic's going to be hurting a little bit from that weight cut. I think Rumbeski's going to be all over him, like white on rice and stink on shit and a glass of milk and a paper plate in a snowstorm. And I think if that leg clears, I'm going to be feeling pretty good because I think Magny is my L word this week. So if Rumbeski clears, I think Magny going to bring it home. But I'm a little worried about that first leg for sure. But it's pretty good odds, like a pretty decent. Like if you like Rumbeski and you think he wins, like you're getting him at like minus 150. It's not too bad. Although I do think Luke is live, so I understand why he's not more of a favorite. So there's those two plays. The Zhang Li parlay, which let me adjust these odds real quick. What I don't like about BetMGM is they take a while to update shit. Like they still haven't voided the tire leg on the Zhang Li. So let me go to Action Network and calculate these odds. Action, if I can spell, Action Network. Odds Quackalator. Parlay calculator. Bet amount, $1. Bet number 1. Let me see what these odds are. Okay. Julian Robertson. God damn it. Plus 115. Bruno Silva. Plus 165. Gabriel Santos, minus 225. And Ilya Topuria, minus 350. If this motherfucker busts the Zhang Li parlay at minus 350, I'm going to be sick. I am just going to be sick. But that's what it is. Okay, so that is not quite as tasty, but still decent. The mostly Zhang Li parlay. Mostly dead. He's slightly alive. And those odds are now 9. Thanks, Action Network. Plus 958. So that's to win 958. And I'm assuming, right? 0.1 unit. Gives that, 1, right? I feel like 1058. Because it's 958 to win. So the total would be 1058. Just a bit 1 unit. .1 unit to win 1. 1/10 of a unit to win a unit. Not bad. Shout out to my dude Aaron the Dog MMA. That is the Zhang Li parlay for the culture, for the people. And I got a fucking bonus bet this morning, boys. Shout out to my square ass Bet MGM book. They do give out several little free bets, sprinkly opportunities, but yeah. So what I did, like I said, I'm putting my free money where my mouth is, boys. I'm putting my house money where my mouth is, dude. So this is the one thing I added. No risk, a no risk bet. This is kind of a fucking a toe to so, an a toe to so prop. Let's see. 0.1 unit. Excuse me. Yeah, I said it earlier this week. I still stand by it. I think Rubeski hits harder. I don't think Loic has as good a defense. I think Loic's going to try and be a tough guy too. So yeah, and this is like I said, more of an a toe to so. Just like I just think that's how it gets it done. But we will see. So that's my slate. If you know what's good for you, don't tail any of this shit. But let's fucking go. War Uganda's finest. War, Polish power, and Haitian American well-roundedness, vet savviness. War Jillian, War Bruno, Hedge War Santos, War Ilya, please. Ilya, please grapple Josh Emmett. And War Ilya for if it's still alive, dude. If it's still alive, War Ilya Taporia, please, man. But yeah, that's my unit. And then, like I said, I put a free bet. It was only $1, but yeah, Rumbeski by KO. So that's what it is. Just a unit. Each play will, if it hits, gives me a chance to have a slight winning night. If my dog and my parlay of the week hit, winning night. If this and the Zhang Li hits, winning night. I had Emmett everyone else had with the boss. That was lost just as bad. Lost just as bad. It's okay if Emmett doesn't chin him, then Patty eventually will. Ducked. Yeah, he ducked the fucking Japanese smoke, dude. Oh god, I know. It is what Magny's not. Rumbeski's gonna be a sweat. I don't know why I do this to myself. Just for fun. That's why, just because it's just for fun. You guys are the pros, man. I'm just a fucking loudmouth. I'm a loudmouth predictor. I started getting greasy last year as an experiment. The experiment initially was a success. Since I've started betting, I'm still up all time. Because I won like $400 last year. And the most I ever spent in one night, most I ever wagered in one night was like 65. So I had a good 2022. And even though it's been a shit 2023, I've lost not even $60. So I'm still up all time, which is why I'm not going to get discouraged and I'm not going to fucking chase. I'm not going to do it. If I'm having a little fucking patch of bad luck, can't get right, greasy ass card, nah, I'm just keeping it light. Oh no, I lost another unit. All it's going to take is one big night. I know she a coming, so I'm not going to get crazy with it, man. And if I don't feel confident, I'm not going to do it. I thought about adding an extra unit and making all these greasy props and shit, and it's just, no, I'm not going to do that because I told myself that I wasn't. Whether it ends up working out, whether it doesn't, I have to establish that with myself where I'm going to prevent myself from letting it get out of hand, I have to stay true to my word. To myself, all I'm going to bet on this card is one unit. And that's what I did, plus the free bet. So yeah, if it works out, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But I have to at least like have that little bit of willpower because I'm very tempted to like, nah, no, I can get it back. No, I can get it back. So that's where my head's at with this week. Yeah, it's not worth it to me. But yeah, Rebecca Loic is going to be terrifying because Loic's huge and he's a rat. I just think he's kind of a jobber. I think he's kind of a red jobber. But we'll see. Maybe Rebecca's a hype job. We'll see. Best of luck, though, Jackie boy. As I always say, man, even if I don't end up making money, I know most of y'all, I mean, it does. The wagers and the plays and shit usually mean a little bit more to y'all. Y'all usually risking a little bit more. So even if I don't win, I hope that y'all can make money. So I truly mean that. Best of luck to everyone that has come through and supported this channel, everyone that I've streamed with, everyone that shouts me out. Best of luck to all you guys. I hope I feel like we can all have a winning weekend. I feel like where there's a damn will, there's a way. I feel like we can all win. We can do it. We can have it all. We can have it all, boys. We can have it all. Yeah, he's a rat. Me too, Jackie boy. Me too. For real. For real. So yeah, that's what I got, gents. That's what I got. I'm probably gonna wrap this up here in a minute. Make it a 2-hour stream. Good stream though, man. We had 11 people in here at its peak, and we haven't cracked double digits in the last few. Definitely didn't on the last weigh-in stream. Got close, got like 7 or 8, but shout out to the people that came through, man. Appreciate y'all. Couple new faces came in. I'm gonna go back through the stream and shout everyone out individually. I like doing that. Y'all hear my stomach grumbling? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna fucking eat some lunch when this is done. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go back through, shout everyone out individually, and yeah, good stream, dude. Y'all want to smoke some of this Valid Kush with your boy 2 cents? Well, with only a few minutes left, for the people that are still here, I forgot to ask these questions. Snoozer, banger, who's running away with it? Who's running away with it, boys? We talked about robbery potential. what's going to put everyone to sleep, what's going to be the fight no one can shut the fuck up about on Monday, and who's going to be the fighter that the same holds true with that for which, whom, what. You know what I mean? For whom that holds true, I think is what I was trying to say. Yeah. Yeah, I think Zalgas is a good shot for robbery. Loic Rajabov, if they rob Rebecki, oh, I'm going to be pissed. If he like hurts Loic in the first round and like it's competitive on the feet in the second and third, but Loic is just getting a little more bullshit control time, I'm going to be so fucking hot. So I could see that. Whoever, I think Noah might have said that, or maybe Jack, I can't remember. But yeah, I can see that. Snoozer. Maybe that one, potentially. But I don't think so, man. I think fucking the way Rebecki fights, he's gonna force a firefight. So I hope Loic's ready for it. And let me look at this card real quick. What's the snoozer, man? What's gonna put everyone the fuck to sleep? You never really know. If Magny's dominating, he can make the Rowe fight kind of boring. I've seen Magny have some boring decisions. Hebus Barber, maybe. Maybe. I don't. No, I don't think so. Because I think if it's standing, it's going to be tasty. Like Macy will have her moments, maybe knock Amanda out. And Amanda will be throwing all crazy and looking all bug-eyed and shit. I don't know. I don't think that might not be a snoozer. I think it'll be sloppy, but maybe not necessarily a put you to sleep type fight. Maybe Emmers and Jenkins if they stare at each other, but most of them usually get after it. I don't know, man. Most of these fights look like they could be potentially pretty exciting. I could see Zuma Gulov versus Van being a snoozer. If it's a lot of Zalgas pushing him up against the fence, yeah, I could see that. Brown Turman maybe. Although I tend to think most of those fights have finishes. Barber to steal the show. If Macy chins Amanda, that's going to be a show stealer. The only thing that could potentially rob her of that is Emmett. If Emmett chins Topuria. If Emmett chins Topuria in the main event, I'm sorry. That's gonna take the cake. I don't care what anyone's like. Even if I say, like, let's say Onama knocks out Santos. Like that would be my show stealer. But if Emmett does it to Topuria, I'm sorry. That's stealing the show to me. Barber by KO. I agree with that. Especially if it's Neil winning. Like, doesn't get Rowe out of there. Rowe is keeping himself safe, avoiding the sub attempts, but Magny's still staying on top. That could get kind of stinky. That's a good shout, man. If it's a staring contest, good shout. Good suggestions. What's the banger going to be, though? There's a lot of fucking candidates for that. What's the banger going to be, boys? What is everyone going to be talking about? Regardless of which side you're on. I think that has fight of the night potential. I think if that starts to look like fight of the night, it's going to be Silva KO. So I don't know about that one. Now this one, man, David Onama would be putting on those type of performances, dude. Him versus Landwehr was kind of like fight of the year, low key. But I think if he's having the success that he had against Landwehr, I don't think Santos is going to make it. He got rocked a few times versus Murphy, who I don't think hits as hard. He got face planted by Marcia Barbosa. I don't know, man. I think Onama's going to knock him out. But that could be a stinker. Oh, my God. That one right there. If Tafa can't knock Lane out and they both get tired, oh, my God, are we going to go to sleep, dude? If someone doesn't get if one of those fighters doesn't get put to sleep, I think we might get put to sleep. That's my dark horse for snoozer. Fight of the night, man. Yeah, I'm going to say it could be the main event, man. It really could. I just think Emmett is being counted out too much. I don't quite have the nutsack to bet him, but I think he's a live dog. Big time. And I'm telling you, I'm just getting this like really tempted to throw a little something on Josh by KO. These are bets that I was tempted to make. Emmett by KO. Silva money line. Barber money line. Sprinkle Silva KO. Those were considerable bets that I was considering. That I didn't quite have the intestinal fortitude to pull the trigger on, but alas. If they rob Tafa, or are you saying if they rob Lane? Okay, Jackie boy, who would you think if you had to predict? Let's say that fight is a robbery. Who is it a robbery for? Cui bono? Who benefits? Cui gives a shit because I'm not fucking betting on it. It's got a fucking bow on it. Nah, dude, I'm not betting that shit. That's so greasy. God. Yeah, I'm sitting back, watching Silva Allen, watching Tafa Lane. That's just so like, God, you're just asking for it with Tafa Lane. I think Tafa probably sparks him. If you're on Tafa KO, I'm not mad. Like, Lane is not good. He might be the better grappler, though. I don't know, man. Nah. No, thank you. Far. Appreciate it. I'm saying they robbed Tafa. Lane is the sole Jats. Yeah. Good shout, Jackie boy. That's a fucking good shout. I like that. It is, dude. I fucking completely concur. This is such a greasy ass card. I feel gross just betting the fights that I have. Not with Magny. Not even really with Onama. Like, I think Onama's alive as fuck, dog. Yeah. Right on. I agree. I've got a lot of finishes picked in that Pub Sports Radio contest. Shout out to those boys. I'm going to be in there Saturday night or tomorrow evening. I won it before. I'm going to try and win it again. No, I am going to win it again. I'm going to win it this weekend. I'm going to win it. Onama's going to fucking starch Gabriel Santos. Rumbeski's going to fucking starch Loic. Magny's going to grapple fuck Phil Rowe. And if not, Robertson's going to win. Silva's going to win. Santos can win. That's fine. As long as Jillian and Bruno Silva win, Santos can win. That's cool with me. As long as Topuria brings it home. And I'm going to be, oh God, I'm going to be sweating so fucking bad. If, like I said, if the John Lee parlay is still alive by the main event, oh, dude, I'm going to be that Jordan Peele sweating gif. I'll be the airplane sweating gif. But yeah, my goats agree with both of those. But yeah, man, damn good stream, boys. I really appreciate the support, dude. We hit double digits. Great success for the stream. And I think we covered everything, dude. Yep. Yeah. I'm going to go back through right now. I'm going to pack one more bowl. I'm going to individually shout out everyone that came through. And then I'm going to get the fuck up out of Dodge. Said Valley Kush on the package, but I'm pretty sure it's Kim Valley Kush. Because I don't think Valley Kush exists unless it's a brand new hybrid, but I think it's just short for Kim Valley Kush. It's good though. So cheers, boys. Let me go back through. Nick Alexander. Not a moment too soon, mate. Jong Lee parlay. Aaron the Dog's Jong Lee parlay that I am tailing is as follows. Now, this is the mostly Jong Lee parlay because Tatsuro Taira was the opening leg. But this is what it is. Robertson, Silva, Santos, Ilya. I love this Jong Lee because I'm picking Robertson and Silva as underdogs. I'm not betting them, but this gives me the chance to do that. I wanted to play them, little too pussy to play them, but with this, oh yeah, I love that. I'm gonna love that, baby. Santos is a great hedge for my David Onama bet. I love that too. So this is still alive. I'm real. Ilya, please do not strike with Josh Emmett. Please don't be a tough guy. Emmett is still there. He can still crack. He hurt Yair pretty badly. You ain't Yair. Please don't do it. Please just grapple him. You're the better grappler by a considerable margin at this point. With Emmett's fucked up knees, yeah. But that's what it is. Nice, dude. Hey, man, appreciate you coming through. Wake and bake, Bo. Man, Nick Alexander. I know we talked about this in the last one, dude. Mr. In Between is so my fucking favorite show, dude. It's so good, man. It's nothing flashy, but it's just every scenario is really well done. The acting is really good. And it's not like it's believable. Believable enough anyway, you know. It's like not like crazy shit happens, but it's not like it's just all really well done. Day in the life. This is what happened with this scenario. And it's usually got a pretty good ending. And they're just tight little 30-minute episodes. I love it, man. It's starting to like I'm starting to be like, oh god, just they need to come out with more of it. It's like I'm like trying to like pump the brakes now. Like shit, like I'm getting through the second season too quick. So good, man. I just watched the one where the guy was like, see you in your dreams. Like, oh shit. That's the one I watched last night. Yeah, so Nick, you know what the drill is, man. If I was you, I wouldn't tail this shit, but this is my slate for this week. I'm going even for me, Bubba. I'm going real light. I like Onama. I love that line. I think Mataush and Magny get it done. Definitely going to be sweating that first leg. Magny is kind of my L word this week, though. And then the Jong Lee. And then I woke up to a bonus bet this morning. So shout out to my square ass book, Bet MGM. and I'm taking a little stab on this. Risk-free little parlay. I've been too mouthy about Mataush this week. I gotta, even if it's a little house money, I gotta put it on that. And yeah, I had that original parlay, that 2-legger was Tyra and Magny. It was still plus money. It was like plus 119, and I thought both of them were gonna win handily. Tyra was gonna fucking smoke that clown, fucking clownson, fucking jabroni. But yeah, man, I still think Rebeski gets it done. It's a little bit better line. I understand why it's not wider. Loic is live, but Rebeski fucking swings for the fences, Bo. I think he hits a little bit harder. But Loic is a good striker, probably a little bit cleaner. He's got some power too. It's not like I can't see Rebeski get knocked out. I know there's some people on that. The dude Propaholic is on Loic by KO. So man, best of luck, everyone. But yeah, I'm on the other side. I like Rebeski quite a bit, but he might get exposed as a height job. But I think Loic is a jobber, and I think Rebeski is a good fighter. Oh yeah, dude. Like, hey, sucker. Hey, sucker, you want some more? You want to make some more sucker bets? Oh yeah, dude. Yep, but that's why I'm not chasing. Not till. And I'm just gonna trust my instincts, man. I just didn't like this card a whole lot, and that's where I feel like I would be chasing. Like, I want to put some more bets on this card because I want to like try and. No, I'm okay. If I lose another unit, I'm okay with that. What I'm not okay with is going back on my word to myself that I was going to go light and only bet a unit and only not have a ton of plays on it. Just a couple plays that I feel good about. If they don't hit, that's fine. What I'm not okay with is adding all these other, like adding another unit, because I feel like it would be in desperation. So I'm okay. I feel much better, even if I lose again. I didn't chase. I was just not on the right side. I won't beat myself up over that as much. But like, let's say I do this. Let's say I add another unit of whatever, like another parlay, another prop or two. If I was to hit those first two bets and just break even because I added all the other bullshit, I'd be sick. As opposed to having a winning night. Yeah. So I know like this is just the mind of a dude that is an amateur gambler, been in a rut, not betting a lot. Yeah. Y'all already know what the fuck to do. Y'all don't come here for betting advice. If you do, you're on a fool's errand. This is just for entertainment, man. So I hope if you got nothing else, little entertainment value, fight talk, fight hype, that's what these streams are for. And I do like I like predicting these fights, man. Definitely take myself a little more serious as a predictor. But yeah, it's for fun. Spite, rage betting works sometimes. Yeah, it does not work for me. With my luck, I'd be down like 10 units instead of. Oh, dude, trust me, I'm tempted. Nah, dude, I'm gonna bet 3-4 units and just get it all back. I'm just gonna have a huge night, just get it all back. I don't know, man. And I know that scared money doesn't make money, but the cards have not been falling for me. So I'm not gonna chase. But yeah. Yeah. Some of these lessons, I'm just gonna have to learn the hard way. But I'm not going to get too down on myself, and that's why I'm not betting a lot. Not this week. But yeah, I think that will just about do it, gents. I'm a little over what I said I was going to do, so let me go ahead and just go through this fucking chat. Homie Noah. Nick Alexander, the Aussie. Glad you could make it at the tail end of the stream. Let's see. The motherfucking general, the leader of the dome. Shout out to you, homie. Hope you have a good weekend. Best of luck if you hit the tables. Jackie boy. Best of luck, Jackie boy. I know you got a nice slate lined up. We're on different sides, but I feel like there's a way we can all win here. I feel like we can have it all. Well, shout out to my dude Big Show. Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. I will be there tomorrow evening talking my shit. Looking forward to that. Zach Johnson, shout out to you. Best of luck. The torture's almost over, Zach. The week's almost over. So yeah, if tomorrow I don't know if Zach's still there, but tomorrow we can go back to our normal profile pictures if you want to. So I feel like it's a new card, fresh week. I feel like that tomorrow will be the start of the next fight week. So if that's okay with you, I say, you know, neither one of us welched on it. We both did our part. So, but yeah, Jaggy Boy, Zach Johnson, Show, Noah, the General. A new barrage has entered the fold. Shout out to Qstown. Appreciate the subscription. Hope to see you next time. I will be back Monday. I will be back Monday to eat as much or as little crow as I need to. And then, yeah, we'll move forward. Lobby, shout out to you. Hope you have a good weekend. Best of luck. Jimmy, shout out to you. Best of luck this weekend. I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, but best of luck to you. Best of luck with your Emmett by KO. I don't think that's a bad, but I think that's super duper fucking live, dude. Yeah, Jimmy. Let's see what else we got up in here. Zach, the General. Oh, yes. Another new face. Command Clean Pressure Washing. Shout out to you. Best of luck this weekend. If you have plays, hope you enjoy the fights. And boys, I think that's it. I think I got everyone. If I didn't, my God, do I apologize. I think I did, though, man. I think I fucking did. I hit everybody. The new faces, Qstown, Command Clean. I'm just going to call you Moto. If you come to the stream on Monday, if you don't mind, just tell me how to pronounce it in English. Or how to pronounce it in Russian, you know what I mean? Without the Russian characters is what I mean. Like how would you spell it if you had to spell it to someone in English as well? But yeah, shout out to you. Thank you for coming through. Best of luck to you. Best of luck on your Emmett play. And yeah, I think I hit everybody, man. Yep. Shout out to the boys at Pub. Shout out to my dude Aaron the Dog MMA. Make sure you subscribe to his channel. He does content all week. I'll be there next Wednesday. Shout out to Jewish Better. That was a great stream with him. So best of luck to Jewish Better. Best of luck to my dude Patrick from Addicted to Combat. Shout out to him. Another great channel. Check him out. Thank you, sweetie. Yeah, man. Who else? I don't miss anybody. Yeah, dude. Shout out to the Dome. Shout out to the non-scamming community at large. Oh, yeah, Patrick had a good stream with the dudes from Chronic Combat. And I'm pretty sure that I'm mutuals with them on Twitter. So shout out to those boys. Best of luck, everyone. Oh, man. Yeah, dude. Oh, dude, when I'm done with it, you got it. That might be the next one, man. That might be the next one. Dude, that is the realest shit you ever typed, dude. That is, man, I feel the same way. Best of luck, but only if you're not on the side of me, fuck yourself and your entire family. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that's funny though, dude. It's funny, dude. Was the line in Russian my old bud Chav and Touche? Rush, touch, wherever you are. I hope you're keeping well. Best of luck with your DraftKings. Yeah, man, best of luck to all you guys. Hope you all have a great weekend. I feel like there's a way we can have it all, boys. We can all there's a way we can all win. I know there is. So yeah, I'm gonna get this fucking song on. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I need to fucking go get some more tree. Due to an extended period of inactivity, your account has been logged out. I'll fucking log your account out. Want to rate me? I'll rate you. 0, 0, rate. What am I looking for? There it is. Yeah, I like Patrick, man. Dude has good content. He's a chill dude. Good sense of humor. Pretty sharp. Yeah, man. He's had some great panels recently. His show with Aaron the dog, my dude Aaron, was awesome. So I like that last one with Chronic Combat. So yeah, man, shout out to Addicted to Combat. Great channel. Yeah. I think we just about covered it, boys. Like I said, shout out to everyone that came through. There were 11 people in here at its peak. There were 10 people in here several times. So that is what I call a successful stream. Best of luck to all you gentlemen once again. Like I said, shout out to my dude, Aaron the Dog MMA. Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to Addicted to Combat. Shout out to all the other chill channels out there. Best of luck, everyone. Have a great fucking weekend. Let's all fucking win. And yeah, man, I'll be back Monday. And I think that just about does it. This has been just my 2 cents, and I'll catch you boys on the next one. Peace.